Welcome back to the Flashracing Cup Series. Today, we're going to continue the round of 16 for the Monster Energy 300. And this race was rained out last year, and Kyle Busch had gotten the win by default. But today, assuming everything goes well, Kyle Busch is really going to have to prove it. He's got a full race ahead of him to prove his skills here and try to get himself a win. But this round of 16 championship battle continues here in the Flashracing Cup Series at the Pocono Raceway. It's going to be very exciting to see it. So here are our scores of the race. Here's your round of 16 championship picture. We got Kyle Busch on the pole for this one. Blaney, Harvick, your Southern 500 winner Philip Torres. And we're going to assume that he's not going to stop. He's going to try to win, try to continue to build that cushion as he goes into the championship. We got William Byron, Alex Bowman, your Daytona winner, Eric Jones. You got Izzy B. She's gonna try to defend her Pocono race, and we've got some history, folks. Chase Elliott, that very car that won the dirt race. Those two cats have some history. If you watch the first Pocono race, the bump and run, the infamous race where Izzy B pulled off the bump and run on Chase Elliott. That was a very high octane moment. We got Flash Racer, Clint Boyer. He's the Bowman Gray winner. Very good at flat tracks. There are some flat parts of Pocono, so will he take advantage of those? We got Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, Brad Kizlowski, who had a disastrous Darlington playoff race. He's going to really have to prove it here. And we've got two Flash Racing Motorsports cars. Well, one is an affiliate. We've got the two rookies, and this rookie owns that other rookie's car. I know it's crazy, right, how they got in, but Alex Ross and Simon Torres is going to try to get a win in the playoffs. It's going to be very exciting to see how they do it. And now for your non-playoff guys. For non-playoff guys, there's really not a lot to talk about other than the fact that they're trying to still win races, even though they're not in the chase. They're still going to try, and they've thought about how they're going to continue. Got Chris Buescher, Jimmy Johnson, Joe Logano. And Joe Logano has had a disastrous season 2. Hopefully season 3 will be a lot different for him. But yeah, guys, that red car, the red Chevrolet Camaro, it pretty much shows you, it pretty much is representing the non-playoff guys. And for your playoff cars, we've got a blue Chevrolet Camaro. And the blue car is going to pace the round of 16, while the red does the non-playoff guys. But yeah, now it's time for your starting lineup. Now for your starting lineup overall. We've got Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney, Kevin Harvick, Philip Torres, William Byron, Alex Bowman, Eric Jones, the Daytona winner, Izzy B, the defending winner at this track, got Chase Elliott, got Flash Racer, 6-time champion, we got Clint Boyer, Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, Brad Kizlowski, Simon Torres, Alex Ross, Chris Buescher, Jimmy Johnson, Joey Logano, Eric Amarola, Cole Custer, Austin Dillon, Ricky Stenhouse, Bubba Wallace, Matt Kenseth, Daniel Suarez, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Newman, Kurt Busch, Ross Chastain, Ryan Preece, John Hunter Nemechek, Ty Dillon, Christopher Bell, Corey LaJoie, Jeff Burton, and Matt DiBenedetto rounding out the field. And that is your starting lineup. And now it is time for your pre-race ceremonies here in the Monster Energy 300. Alright folks, time to clear the cars from the racetrack so we can do our basic rules package. Stay tuned for the green flag to continue the round of 16, race 2 at the Pocono Raceway, the Monster Energy 300. Alright folks, the cars are cleared from the racetrack and it's time to go racing. Starter has the green flag in his hand. The green flag is out at the Pocono Raceway. Here comes Kyle Busch, number 18. He's the pole sitter. Will he have the fastest car on the track to start us off? We'll see how long that lasts. But Kyle Busch has the lead, and will anybody take away that spot in the lead? Very big racetrack, Pocono. Let's see, here's Ryan Blaney. He's trying to make a championship run. He's a playoff driver. Blaney up to second, right behind Kyle Busch. So here's the next one. Here comes Kevin Harvick and the number 4 Ford Mustang for Stewart Haas. Trying to get himself another win. Very deep, took that corner. To the lead, Kevin Harvick. Harvick up front, Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney right there. You can see Philip Torres. He's going to try to get 2 wins at this track. He's going to try to get a second win of the season. Gets loose and gets into Kyle Busch. Puts him in the wall. Wow. So, looks like Philip Torres hasn't forgotten how to drive aggressively. He put Kyle Busch in the wall. I don't know how well that's going to go, but okay. Let's see. And more aggressive driving from Philip Torres. We're going to see a lot more that he wants to get a second win. Let's see. Byron and that number 24. Let's see this. Byron shooting his way into the 3rd spot right behind Kevin Harvick. That's a shot of your top 5. And now your defending series champion from season 1 when it was not on YouTube. Here's Alex Bowman. Your defending champion looking to make it big. Trying to continue to go for wins. Try to get to where he needs to go. And he's going to pass Kevin Harvick. But that's crazy. Phil Torres getting back to that. Kyle Busch is really frustrated on the radio. He's not happy with how Phil Torres just seemed to get loose and just pound him in the wall. No tires cut down, so he's lucky there. He's still able to go. And here comes Eric Jones. And that number 20, your Daytona 500 winner. It's going to be crucial for him to have a good run today. To prove it. Looks like Eric Jones going to pass Alex Bowman right there for that spot in second. Oh no, here come the rivals, Izzy B and Chase Elliott. But Izzy B's going to go first. A rookie competing for the championship thus far. Izzy B's going to door slam. What Phil Torres is still going to pull away because looks like Izzy B just destroyed all of her momentum by doing that to Phil. But that's heated racing right there. So we've got some aggressive driving from the family of speed drivers thus far. Here comes Chase Elliott and that pink night owl. He's going to try to go for a win here. He's trying to get another win for Hooters. Will he make it happen? He's going to whiz by a little contact. Just a tiny bit of contact there, but Chase Elliott, they have history here at this track. But he's going to take second. Phil Torres going to stay in the lead here. Let's see. Flash Racer. He's going to try to get a win here at Pocono Raceway. So let's see him try to go get it. Flash Racer to the lead and passes his teammate Phil Torres for the lead. With a very fast off-axis paint Camaro. He spent some time practicing at this track, and looks like it's paying dividends for him. He's doing a very good job here, trying to keep that Chevy Camaro in the lead. But here comes your Bowman Gray Stadium winner, Clint Boyer, paying tribute to the World War Championships. And there's a bigger war for Clint Boyer to win, and that would be to get a championship and one more win. Looks like Clint Boyer's going to pass Phil Torres clean. So there you go, folks. Phil's getting passed clean by his opponents. Here comes Martin Truex Jr. Disastrous run for Martin. Doomsday scenario for Martin Truex. That is not fast enough of a run. He is definitely going to fall short. He's not able to get any more speed out of that number 19 Camry. Here comes Denny Hamlin. He needs to have a good run to prove it that he belongs in this chase. And he is going to be your second, your third to last. We'll see, out of all the championship drivers. Flew by his teammate to get past Kyle Busch. Looks like Kyle Busch is falling back after being pounded in the wall. Looks like maybe he may have some right side damage from when Phil Torres made damage on both sides, but worse on the right side, because that's the side he got pounded in the fence. So Kyle Busch might not be happy with how Phil Torres raced him. But I guess it paid off. Look, he's still in the top 5 right here with Flashracing leading this race. Here comes Brad Kizlowski, number 2, PPG Ford Mustang. After a disastrous race in the Darlington, passing his teammate for that spot. There you go. So, willing to race teammates, not willing to stand down. Brad Kizlowski. Here comes the last 2 playoff guys. Simon Torres, your second to last. Simon Torres as a rookie trying to make it to the next round of the chase. Will that happen? He's going to prove it. He's going to get out there and prove it. And he's only going to get past Kyle Busch. And Kyle Busch is dropping like a rock, folks. So that right side damage definitely did do something there. Unbelievable, folks. Kyle Busch went from having a winning car to now falling back constantly. Definitely going to be a story to keep up with after this race. But let's see. You can see 46, 14, and 94. They're leading the race. Let's see what Alex Ross can do. Oh, he's gonna... He almost spun out, but he saved it. Remember, this is a track that Alex Ross had his really bad accident at, but he still hasn't given up on trying to give it his all as a rookie. Passing Chase Elliott, that's something right there. To pass a former real-life Cup champion as a rookie in this series, not easy to do. But Alex Ross always finds a way. And that's it for your playoff guys. Now, for your non-playoff drivers. Here comes Chris Buescher. So, before we get that one going, that is how the field stands so far. If no one else wrecks and hits them, that will be the order of the chase. So, there it is, folks. But here comes Chris Buescher. Now for your non-playoff drivers. Ones that don't have a lot of speed. Okay, we got 2 cars side by side. We got Chris Buescher, Martin Truex catching hell from the non-playoff guys. This could be trouble for Martin. So, hopefully it doesn't get any worse than that. Let's see, we got Jimmy Johnson and that number 48 car for Hendrick Motorsports' his last race in the 48 car at Pocono. For the final time we were driving the 48 car at this track. His final race will be the championship this year. Let's see, Joe Logano. Disastrous year for the 22. Yeah, just cannot get a lot of speed out of that Ford Mustang of his. It's not making it happen for that number 22 this season. Hopefully season 3 has to be a good year for that number 22. Here comes Eric Amarola. Eric Amarola, he is in a bad situation. Might not come back to Stewart Haas. So he's definitely going to have to prove it. But look at the gap between the playoff guys and the non-playoff guys. Martin Truex Jr. is catching hell from the non-playoff guys. I mean, that's insane. But Flash Racer still leading the Pocono Snooze Fest. Here comes Cole Custer. A rookie. And it looks like the trend of the playoff guys not racing as hard is starting now with Cole Custer. He knows that he's going to have another shot next year in Season 3. But he's a rookie this season trying to prove it. But unfortunately, it's not going to happen. He's not a playoff guy, so can't really prove much. Your leader on the non-playoff guys right now is Chris Buescher, a guy that normally struggles with this Wolf package. So today, he's really proving something. Although he's not in the playoffs, he's getting some good exposure for his sponsors, from his sponsors of being one of the highest non-playoff drivers. Let's see the number 3 of Austin Dillon go for his run. Unfortunately, not a fast run for the number 3. Season 3 has to be a great season. A little contact little frustration. There might be frustration by Austin Dillon. He can't really get a lot of speed out of the number 3 car, but that frustration is being taken out on that 41 car. Just gave a little tap there, just showing a little displeasure. Not because he's not upset at the way Custer is racing him, but he's just saying, hey, I want to get that spot, but I can't take it because your car is faster. So that frustrates me. That might be what's on the mind of Austin Dillon right there. Here comes Ricky Stenhouse. So it looks like Jimmy Johnson, again, another disastrous race for the 48 car. 48 car is losing a lot of momentum out here. So let's see, number 43 of Bubba Wallace. Let's see what he's got. He's got a new ride with Michael Jordan next season. What will he show today? Already faster than Johnson. Already faster than a Stewart-Haas car. Chris Buescher loses the battle. Now he's losing the battle. He went from being one of the highest playoff guys to now Bubba Wallace taking away that spot there from Chris Buescher. But your leader of the non-playoff guys is Bubba Wallace, and your leader for the playoff guys is Flashracing. Here comes Matt Kenseth in that number 42 car. Every battle is important, no matter if you're competing for a championship or not. Every battle is important. You can see Matt Kenseth with a lot of experience. He's going to go right by Bubba Wallace. And now Matt Kenseth is leading the battle for the non-playoff guys. But looks like Flashracers, looks like these guys are so far unaffected at Pocono. Hasn't been that many lead changes. I mean, it's still Flashracers leading the race. So he might have a good shot. He's dominating it. Let's see, Daniel Suarez. He's going to Trackhouse next year. So that 96 car may not be fast enough, but we'll see what he could bring to the table in today's race. Today's Flashracing Cup Series race. And show it something in one of the worst cars in Flashracing Cup Series history. He's going to pass Matt Kenseth in a Ganassi car. How do you like that, folks? Daniel Suarez really showing that he can be competitive when he's in Trackhouse next year. So he's showing something today, Daniel Suarez. Let's see Tyler Reddick go. He's another rookie driver. He's got to have a good season 3 as well. Tyler Reddick is trying to go for it. And here we go. Catching hell from the non-playoff guys again is Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch catching hell from the playoff guys again. From the non-playoff guys again. But Kyle Busch, he might have some damage from getting into the wall, as we mentioned before, and now it's costing him spots. It's just slowly eating away at his championship hopes. But Flashracers still dominating. Clint Boyer in second. Phil Torres in third place. Let's see what number 6 of Ryan Newman can do. He's trying to prove it. Oh, more frustration for the 3, and we got a huge wreck. Oh, man. Huge crash. Ryan Newman's around. Austin Dillon, Stenhouse, Johnson in the fence. And that is a wreck, folks. And he probably did not see it on camera, but if a car somehow gets pushed into another car and causes a stack up, that is all your DNFs, folks. But we had a huge crash. Looks like we've gotten all those cars are out. Chase, it looks like it was started by Jimmy Johnson. You're probably not going to see it now, but apparently Jimmy Johnson looks like he overdid it, got in the back of somebody, and wrecked all these other cars. So Jimmy Johnson costed about 5 cars, himself and those 4 cars included. So Jimmy Johnson, what a big one, folks. We got a Pocono big one. And those finishes don't even count now. It is too damn late for those guys to even have anything proven right there. But yeah, that's unbelievable. And looks like Cole Custer and Joe Logano just barely got away from it. Both of those two with damage, probably, from the contact. But yeah, Jimmy Johnson, folks, another disastrous run for the 48 car. Man, this season was such a disappointment for Jimmy Johnson. He won over last year, so that's the least you could say for him. But here comes Kurt Busch in our number 1 car. And looks like those two are going to lose spots, because the number they had gotten collected almost, barely, with those other cars. but looks like not much for him. Let's see that number 77 car of Ross Chastain. He'll be going to Ganassi next year. Just making some starts this year for Boyer. And speaking of going to Ganassi, he's going to pass future teammate. He's going to pass future teammate right here. Boom, right there. He's going to get by him. Flash Racer still dominating. Pretty uneventful so far. No non-playoff guys except Tyler Reddick got in there and spoiled the party for at least 3 of the drivers, 4 of them. And Martin Truex having a disastrous playoff run. Let's see. We got Ryan Preece. Loose. And pounds the wall. Looks like we got the 37 car backed into the fence. And that's going to eliminate him from the race. Cole Custer very lucky that the 37 didn't catch up and wreck him. But here comes John Hunter Nemechek. Let's see. He's been very impressive, number 38 this year. I mean, for that car, in terms of what he was able to do with that equipment, it was proving it. Let's see John Hunter Nemechek try to prove some more here. Kyle Busch loses another spot, so looks like that right side damage is slowly costing him. Probably not right away, but it's slowly costing him. But yeah, Kyle Busch is falling back. And now he's starting to get even more frustrated over the radio about the 46 car and how the 46 car pounded him into the wall. He didn't really appreciate that. So, Kyle Busch, it sounds like on the radio he's saying he wants to have a conversation with the 46 after this race. Let's see how that goes. Here comes Ty Dillon in number 13 car. He has his eyes set on the future of his career. Right now, he's trying to finish up this season. Just grind it to the end and get somewhere in the future. Here comes Christopher Bell as a rookie. Disastrous rookie campaign. Disastrous for all the real-life rookies. And you can see how everything's going there with Corey LaJoie. Not much about his season besides getting into it with John Hunter at Bristol. So not much there. And we got 2 more cars to go. Matt DiBenedetto, it was actually supposed to be Jeff Burton because DiBenedetto started in last. But here comes Jeff Burton, and yes, Flash Racer indeed still is the leader. Clint Boyer and Phil Torres are having trouble catching up with him. Let's see Jeff Burton at number 54. At least he's not going to wreck out of this race, but it's still certainly not the best finish. Yeah, this was an uneventful race so far in terms of these non-playoff guys affecting the playoff ones. But here's the last car. Flash Racer has one more shot. If nothing happens, if he doesn't get collected in a big wreck, he will claim this race. And so far the battle is holding up, and they're intact. But here's the last car. Matt DiBenedetto, number 21. Motorcraft Ford. Let's see what he's got. Gonna slide, and a 53 gets caught up in a wreck. Contact, slam into the wall. And Ty Dillon luckily gets by it. They're all getting by. It looks like we got another big wreck. Kurt Busch collected. Jeff Burton, Matt DiBenedetto, all out of this race. And with that happening on the last lap of the race, Flash Race Motorsports, their eyes are set on competing for a championship in the highest level of diecast racing, and it looks like it's going to continue here. Coming out of turn 3, Flash Racer wins here at the Pocono Raceway and advances to the round of 12 with a win here at Pocono. And then your top 5 is going to come across the line. You can see Flash Racer, Clint Boyer, Philip Torres, Alex Ross, and Chase Elliott. Unbelievable right here, folks. Flash Racer gets his 2nd win of the season. And here is the rundown of the rest of the field as Flash Racer goes out on the racetrack and getting ready to do his celebrations. Here is the rundown of the rest of the field. Kyle Busch looks like he said he wanted to have a conversation with Phil Torres. Will that happen? We're keeping an eye on that rivalry here. But yeah, another win for Flash Racer this season. Flash Racer winning his 2nd race of the season here at the Pocono Raceway. He had a lot of practice on this racetrack and finally gets it done in Monster Energy 300. An epic burnout for Flash Racer. Flash Racer gets the win. Very exciting victory. Flash Racer has a couple of wins on this track in his career. He went for it in his rookie season in 2010, and he done a great job of winning that one. And looks like he gets it done again here in the Flash Racing Cup Series. His dominance at Pocono continues. And that'll do it. Race 2 of the round of 16. Race to the playoffs. And Flash Racer gets it done. He continues his career of being successful at this track. He won here in his rookie year in 2010, and now as a veteran here, 6-time champion, he's trying to go for he's trying to get a championship for a spot, and so is Phil Torres. But as we had brought up earlier, Kyle Busch very upset with Philip Torres. They're not getting out of their cars, but Kyle Busch is just going to park right next to him just to show him he's not happy with him. Not sure what's going to happen if they're going to get out of their cars, but I don't think it's going to happen with the virus restrictions. But it looks like they are. We've got some hand signals coming out of those cars. They're certainly not happy with one another, but it was mainly Kyle Busch who got drilled by Philip Torres. That rivalry looks to continue. Kyle Busch and Phil Torres. Kyle Busch versus Flash Racing Motorsports, so intense. Kyle really wants to win a race here in the Flash Racing Cup Series. He really needs a good run to stay in the chase, and we can understand why he's so frustrated with how he was raced by Philip Torres. So just more controversy for the number 46 car. Looks like Phil Torres might be the most controversial driver at Flash Racing Motorsports history to ever race for him. This season was the worst when it came to his over-aggressive driving, but looks like Kyle Busch still frustrated with Phil Torres. We'll have to see how that plays out. I'm sure that both of them are having a different story about what happened, but we can certainly understand why Kyle's frustrated. But other than that, folks, enough of the drama there. Second place for Clint Boyer, but those two are not happy. But yeah, Philip Torres' teammate and team owner, Flash Racer, gets it done here, and he's going to do it at a very historic track for the family of speed. A lot of people doubted his ability at this track. Some years he would win, and some years he wouldn't be so competitive. But he's proving that this is a playground for him to win at. And Phil Torres and Flash Racer has proven that this is the playground to get it done, and he's going to continue to try to compete for these races a lot more in the future. But Flash Racer, your victorious race car driver here at Pocono Raceway. For the playoffs, he's in the round of 12, so that means back-to-back playoff Flash Racer Motorsports victories. And Kyle Busch still searching for his first win. A lot of playoff guys searching for their first wins, but this is it, folks. Flash Racer wins at Pocono Raceway. So there you go. The Flash Racer legacy is not over. Thank you guys for watching and tuning into this presentation of the Flash Racing Cup Series. We sure hope you enjoyed watching the dominance of Flash Racer and the action and wrecks throughout the race, throughout the pack. And what do you guys think of the Kyle Busch versus Phil Torres? That has had to have been an entertaining moment there, but it's all about what happens on the track. See you guys next time. Next time for the next race, and it's going to be at the Lionel Racing Road Course next weekend. See you guys then. And Flash Racing Motorsports back-to-back wins in the Flash Racing Cup Series playoffs. Flash Racer, your Season 2 Monster Energy 300 champion.